How are you guys doing? You're in Toronto right now. Some of you live there and some of you don't. So can you tell me a little bit about where everyone's at in that department? I know you originally started in Edmonton. So where are you all now?
You start, so go ahead, so down the line.
Okay. So I live in Toronto. I've been living here for 5 years, I think, since 2018. We just started jamming a few months ago and getting ready for the festival. So yeah, I've lived here since then and just been bumming around Toronto.
And in his non-switches time, he helps people do urban beekeeping.
Yeah. Right. I worked as a commercial beekeeper before, and then I was doing radio work, and then now I'm an urban beekeeper. So it's a little bit different and not as much honey production, more like workshops and getting people in touch with bees and nature and all that stuff.
Okay, and you play keys in the band still?
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm Tara, and I play guitar and lead vocals and switches. And I moved to Toronto 8 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, which is crazy to even believe that now. To do my master's. So switches kind of at that point, we kind of took a break, but we didn't. We kept going. But yeah, and then since then, I've been just kind of running my own practice as a therapist and social worker and hanging out with my friends and going swimming and dancing a lot. So it's been pretty fun.
I'm Tamar. I play drums and do some backup vocals in switches. And my friends moved away to Toronto, but I stayed in Alberta, which I think is such a beautiful and special place. And I lived in Calgary for a couple of years, working as a facilitator, doing like inclusion training and sexual health stuff. And now I'm back in Edmonton, and I work in a junior high, hanging out with cool teenagers and talking about feelings with them a lot. And I'm also a social worker.
I'm Laura. I'm playing bass and doing some singing, and I was born in Toronto.
Whoa, that's rare.
Yeah.
And I've never left.
Laura does cool things too.
Okay.
In the day, I repair books. I work as a bookbinder, and I don't know.
It's pretty cool. Also, Laura played in Planet Creatures, which is a band that we actually did a split with. And so we have known her since then, which is really fun to have her. So it's really nice to have her playing with us. Yeah.
So you guys are playing Purple City Fest, which is a really fantastic festival in Treaty 6 territory in Edmonton. And it's coming up August 25th to 27th. You all are playing on Sunday, August 27th at the Freemasons Hall. You're going to be at the festival, and are you going to check out any other bands? Who are you excited to check out at the festival?
I think we're going to check out a lot of bands. We're going to festival hard. I think it looks awesome.
Any specific ones you can think of that you're
Laura, do you want to talk about
Yeah, Laura was just talking to us about ones she was excited to see.
A couple we were talking about Bonnie Trash and I think Bat Scratch.
Bat Scratch.
Oh yeah.
Very, very excited to see Bat Scratch.
Okay, that's wonderful. So any other any plans looking forward for switches? You're finally back together playing music. Do you have any other shows, any other touring, recording, what can I personally as a super fan look forward to in my life?
Well, we're going to crush your heart
a little bit. Yeah.
Tara's going to do it.
Well, yeah, so this is going to be we are going to play actually in Calgary as well on August 24th at the Palomino, which if anyone from Calgary is around, feel free to come and a show here. But
we're also playing in Toronto on the 17th at the Burdock. Okay. So I don't know if anybody listening is planning to travel to Toronto. But
people do listen online at CKUA.com, right? Exactly. Or using the free and handy app. So there's listeners all over the world.
So if you're in this part of the world, come to Burdock.
We're playing with a great band called Clouded, which we're really excited about. And then the show we play, and it's actually going to be our final show as Switches. Like we originally were going to play before COVID. I think we had talked about doing Purple City, and then COVID happened. And so we were like, this would be a really nice way to end the band kind of finally and get to play together and have like one last hurrah.
Yeah, we were like, do we want to just fade away?
Yeah.
Or do we want to go out with a bang?
So thank you, Purple City.
I feel like having this show is a gift because you all haven't played for a while. So coming together and playing one final show is like a major gift to the world. I would like to play a couple of Switches tunes for everyone here on Far Out. So do you mind picking 2 tracks and maybe just introing them a little bit for us?
Well, I would pick, because we're talking to Amy Van Keekan right now.
Hi.
I would pick the song Best Friends.
Yeah. Great pick.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, thank you. I'll be crying listening to your show.
That was the
Listen
point
to
of
that
the song. Yeah, that was the intention when we wrote it, to make people cry.
Okay, good. Done. Okay, and one more.
Another song I would pick is maybe something like Spinning Out.
I felt that
because
too.
I think that showcases how we kind of evolved as a band and moved into
Little
some
moodier. Yeah, a little
kind of
moodier.
stuff.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us here on Far Out. Have a great show. That's Sunday, August 27th at the Freemasons Hall, 10 p.m. with Big Evil Rat and Death Valley Girls. Go to purplecityfest.com for full schedule and lineup info and to get your tickets.